For you to assemble all of this gear in a very small room was something you could not have done 20 years ago when I started my career. You would need much bigger equipment, more people in the room, all of these things.
Much more expensive.
Much more expensive. And the ability to just kind of, spin up something as quickly as this, anyone can do this from their bedrooms. So all of that has changed. And media has always been a way to communicate an idea of sorts, to me, because of my slant toward journalism. But increasingly, media is just something we consume as part of our day. We don't go out looking for it. We don't even call it that anymore. While waiting for the elevator, everyone does the same thing on their phone, right? They open the first thing and...
Guilty.
Yeah. And everyone's just flicking it through, right? And you see media appearing in your chat feeds, for example, in a WhatsApp group, or you see it happening, I guess, Telegram, Instagram, like any one of these things. The crossover is there. You may call it a chat app, but at the end of the day, that's where you also consume your news and information from. So it's all one big blur, right? It's basically where you give your attention. Media is attention, I guess.
Fair. Yeah. And I think as much as the medium has changed, the attention dynamics kind of the same, but it's so unfortunately gamified now, right? That
it's hard to stay away from it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. And once you have kids, you see how this plays out and you start to get pretty worried.
So you think it's gamified or it's polarized? Because it's two different things, because maybe you want more action. Maybe you want it now.
Yeah.
Maybe for the things that we could wait for another, hour or two, now we actually instantly want to have it in our phone.
Yeah.
Do you think this is what that change, or is it like gamify versus, polarize in terms of let's have it now?
I think it was always about how do you grab attention. That's the whole point of media these days, right? And the only way to grab attention is to make sure that you have something that's really compelling, that stands out. And, the stuff that stands out these days is usually something that's highly emotive, highly provocative. That's the only way you get seen, right? You could live stream the entire budget session as we are in Singapore.
It's on right now, right?
It's on right now.
Yeah.
And where do you capture that attention, right? And where do you get people thinking and talking? And I think, in that sense of it, media is really about how do you grab attention? How do you slice something so that it looks compelling, that it, something that enrages, invokes, something that you act on. Yeah. Right. And usually the acting is just sending it off to your friends and telling them, look how ridiculous this is.